Welcome to the Emails Master Learning Engine demonstration. Once you've received your email from Do Not Reply at learningengine.co.uk, click on the link to log in. You'll be asked to create your password. Use this new password you've created to log into the Emails Master client with your email or username and password. Client administrators will be brought to this dashboard. From the dashboard, we can see the user engagement at a glance. From here, we can see there are 1,500 licenses purchased on this system. 12 licenses have been redeemed to date, so 12 users have been set up on the system, added as new users, and received an email to log in. 9 have opened their email, clicked on the link, set their password, and logged in and began learning, and 3 users are still outstanding. There has been 56 odd minutes of learning hours performed in the last 30 days, and this breaks down to an average of 6 minutes and 18 seconds across the 9 users in the last 30 days. Here we can see the last 6 months activity, so each month we can see how many people have logged in, how many modules have been completed, so lessons completed, courses or steps completed, and learning paths completed. So learning path being a bunch of steps in eMaths Master, for example, the eMaths Master student learning path from steps 1 through to 12. Here we have the team usage. We can see across month on month how the teams performed. As it's not set up on this system, can't show too well. Underneath we have the top courses, so we can see from which courses have had the most learning performed on them over the last number of days or since the system was set up, and the top learning path, which one has had the most learning done on that. We have top users, so we can see the top users, and again the top teams. Convenient when using or comparing two different classes or two different year groups to see which ones are performing better and using the system more. Moving on to users, and from the user overview page we can see the stats of users currently on the system. Their name, their last login date, and when they were last seen on the system, and the date their account was created. Clicking the box beside their name brings up the action box selection here, and we can click on edit users to bring through to the user's details. Here we can see an overview of their account in more detail, and we can assign courses or learning paths to the user, as well as deactivate their account, disable their account, and stop them logging in if they're no longer part of the school or college or company. Clicking back to users and clicking add user, we can create a new user and assign courses to them. Text boxes with the star or asterisk are the ones required to be filled in before the save and continue button will turn from grayed out to blue and allow you to continue. Once you click the button, the system will email the user with a link to set their password and log in. If a user does not have an email address, you can use a parent or guardian's email address or teacher's email address to set up this account and add a username. The student will then, or the user will then be able to log in using their email, or the email address will receive the link for the user to log in and set the password, and thereafter can log in using their username and password. This will allow to set up multiple accounts on the same email address. Users can also be imported in bulk, through actions. Import users, we can upload a CSV file. There's a sample template here, or one of our team can send you a copy of this also. Courses. On the courses tab, we can see the courses that are built into are the ones that are purchased for the client. eMaths Master Student Learning Edition is broke down into 12 steps from Key Stage 2 to GCSE Grade 9. And the Teacher Training Edition is the same as the Student Learning Edition, but includes the teacher training techniques, videos, and assessments which are helpful in teaching this lesson in class or lesson planning. Clicking on a course title will bring up the options menu here, and we can click on Overview Course, and we can see more about this course. We can see the table of contents, all the lessons that are included in this course. We can view the description and see a little bit more information about this course, and resources will allow us to download any downloadables that are available for this step. eMaths Master does not have any downloadables for any step. Everything is all included in the system. There is a built-in course builder in the learning engine. Once you add a course and name it, you can put in details here. You can name the course title, add a author name, put in the description, and then you can add modules on the system, including content or videos, and you can add text or assessments. The course can be published when it's complete, assigned to learners, and a member of the eMaths Master team can give you a more detailed demonstration of the course builder. If you're interested, just ask to find out more. Learning paths are a collection of similar courses as mentioned earlier. So the Teacher Training Edition is the 12 steps of eMaths Master Teacher Training, and the GCSE Student Edition is the 12 steps of Student Edition. We also have a GCSE Foundation Student Learning Edition, which only includes steps 1 to 7, going up to the foundation side of Key Stage 4. Teams allow us to group users, so as classes, year groups, departments, and team overview allow us to see the progress a team is making. So we can compare two teams to assess user engagement. We can, when creating a team, we need to give it, when creating a team, we click Add Team, we need to give the team a title, set the status to active, and add both a primary and a secondary manager. We can assign and remove team members from the list of users once the team has been created. So if we go into edit this one, and assign members is a case of clicking and add. We could also assign courses or learning paths to a team also. Reports. Our reports section are broken down into 4 main sections: users, courses, assessments, and usage. Users gives us an overview of all active users, including how long the individuals have spent and the last date they were seen and logged into the system, how many courses they have viewed. We can see an overview of the total average time spent on the leaderboard on usage, and clicking back we can see in last week, last month, or this year. Courses allow us to see what courses are popular on the system, the total time they've been viewed, the duration of the course, how many users have logged in, and the average completion time of each of the courses. Go back to a course that's been done quite a bit. Let's go to one that's been used. So step 1, teacher training, has had quite a bit of completion on it, and we can see 5 users have viewed this course. It's been a total of 4.5 hours time on this course. The average viewing time has been 54 minutes, and its average completion rate is 15% across the users here. And we can see also the duration that was spent on this course on different days recently. Under assessments, we can see how many assessments have been taken, how many have been passed, how many have been failed, and the total time spent taking assessments on the system since beginning of usage, and the average time spent on assessments. Again, we have the leaderboard that can go back through as far back as this year. And clicking on a particular result, we can search users for different users on the system. So if we want to find out about a particular student, or we can see it in most recent time spent, what course they were doing, the name of the module, lesson title, their result, their score, the date and time they sat it, and how long they spent on this course. Clicking on a lesson result, we can be brought through to the reports page. You can see the score, percent, the result, and here we can see what question. So we can see that this user got one question wrong. We can see which one should have been that they entered and which one should have been the correct answer. Going back to reports, we can see usage, and this counts up the total usage on the system since this system started. So there's been 9 hours and 23 minutes total. Clicking on our initials in the top right corner, we can go to training. On the dashboard, we can see our individual course progress. So how many courses have been assigned to us, how many have been completed, our module progress. So again, similar to the administrator user overview, only for individual students. This is all they can see when they log into the system. As we scroll down, we can see the course library, so all available courses to us that we can sign into. Achievements, our list of the achievements that we've received, so any badges that may have been received, points awarded for completing courses, and certificates awarded for completing course steps or learning paths. So once you complete all 12 steps of eMaths Master, you receive a certificate for completing eMaths Master Teacher Edition or Student Edition. After achievements, we can also look at reports. So reports is what the student can see all the results that they have previously completed. So we've seen this from the admin side, that the admins can see the reports as well for individual students. They can also go back and see their individual reports. If they click on it, they can see their score, what they got right, what they got wrong, the time that they did the lesson, how long they spent, but they only see wrong, correct, and correct. They do not see what is the correct answer. So when they go back into the lesson again, they will have to complete the assessment again, asked in a different order as they get randomly shuffled every time the assessment is opened, and hopefully get the question correct next time. From the dashboard, we can then click on an individual course and we can see the contents of that course. And here, unlike from the admin side, we can click to resume, which will open up the lesson from where we took off, or where we last left off, in a new tab. Once you open up the lesson, you will be brought back into the point of where you last left off and logged out. So on this lesson, the user has completed up to step 1, lesson 4 MQ, with all marked with blue ticks. And then they've watched a video for teaching techniques for lesson 1 or step 1, lesson 4, but not completed the teaching techniques assessment yet. So we cannot move on beyond this part. We can click on it and expand and see the name of the lesson and that there's an assessment and how long they should take, but we cannot move to it until we complete this assessment. So I'm going to jump into this now and I look forward to talking to you soon. Thank you.